People argue so much, I'm getting myself. And what about it?
You told him, so.
No, she didn't. She said Kilo. My name's not Kilo.
And then she said Bundle.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
You said Bundle.
No, I didn't.
You said, why don't you tell him he's over there?
And then she's like, Bundle.
No.
Mommy, you did say that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she said.
No, she didn't.
Yes,
I
she
was
did.
hearing.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. That's why you.
Oh, yeah, nigga, what you mean?
Welcome back to Knock and Chew Outs.
Beyond.
Uninterrupted.
They always make it. They got men and they walk with it.
That's the championship that costs like $1 billion or whatever worth of jewels. They have to hold it as if it's.
This is the spot.
No, I'm getting my food now. Watch when you come back. What is this promo? Just a whole ass video of them transporting that stupid championship, both of them, from Saudi to Perth. They're really showing the whole process of the whole process of transporting it from Saudi to Perth. Like that was a waste of an intro, but anyway. Well, when you're all done, Mommy, can you serve me my food?
24 hours from the Crown Jewel Premium Live event, where the gorgeous men's and women's Crown Jewel Championship will be up for grabs. And there is a look at the men's title. 33.
It's in a trophy case display.
50 carats of diamonds, 250 total carat weight. That is what's on the line tomorrow night.
Grand Duke's gonna be crazy, man. I just know. What do you think? It better be good because this whole Crown Jewel pay-per-view thing is like, you know, my least favorite of all the pay-per-views, but with it being in Perth and not Saudi this time, at least it's not too much of a cash grab. Not a lot, but definitely still is a cash grab show. Whoa, but that stage looks lit. Be advised, this all happened at 8 a.m. in the morning today, earlier. So this is a pre-tape, as will all the other shows be from now to next week. That's a kid, Ma. They have cancer.
Cody Rhodes also wearing the Crown Jewel Championship ring, which will be awarded to the winners all night. Cody, of course, the
The new house is awesome now that we have all the furniture out. You mean just that couch? Because that's the only thing we brought from our old house. It's still empty. It's still empty as fucking here. But not for long. I have some good news.
Seth Rollins would come from out of nowhere as Randy Orton was ready to strike and deliver a stomp to the WWE's Apex Predator, allowing Watson Reed to hit a tsunami and pick up the win. But Wade Barrett, Seth Rollins couldn't help himself. He couldn't leave well enough
The big
alone.
news, I would say, it's not really big news per se, but it's just something good that's happening to us that's going to happen soon.
Dwelling Rollins on a crossroads and further exacerbating the confidence crisis in the mind of
Will the confidence crisis end for Rollins tomorrow? A very special start time of 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on the ESPN app at Crown Jewel.
Amazing. I would break that case and sell it. Predictions for Crown Jewel? Not really. Because it's not really fair of me to make predictions when I'm not even going to watch the show when it's live, so.
What do you want to talk about?
Because tomorrow this is going to be on at 8 o'clock in the morning as well, so I am not watching that at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to stream it at 8 o'clock at night and watch it with my mom. Or in my room, maybe. I don't know.
Seth Rollins and his doom and gloom outlook on our match that, according to him, has something to do with the future of the industry. And I poked fun at how Seth talked about
my main
our
concern,
match at Crown
all my
Jewel
main
after
concern is
hearing
that Baby
Mr.
Io Sky and Mommy
Heyman
Rhea Ripley take care of the Kabuki Warriors. Try and save Kyrie, or if not Kyrie, attack Asuka and be done with it. But anyway, that won't probably happen because they could escalate that story for a decent amount of time, depending on who they want to face next. Or Asuka getting cocky enough to think that they could go after Charlotte and Alexa, which they probably will.
Crown Jewel might be Seth Rollins' Achilles heel. I might be Seth Rollins' Achilles heel. And dismantling this whole vision has now fallen on my shoulders. Lucky me, I suppose, but I can't blame Seth for falling into this trap, because when you love WWE, and you guys sound like you
Mommy,
love
can you get
WWE.
my comida? About the bloodline. Well, which bloodline are you referring to? Are you referring to Soul Sokoa's, or, you know, the whole ordeal with Jey Uso possibly, like, you know, turning heel? because if you're talking about Roman Reigns, it's irrelevant right now, but still.
You'll do anything to protect it, to keep it sacred.
I'm just saying in the show in
reality
general,
get a
it's
bit
irrelevant because
skewed.
they're not there.
But when you start to think that you are the only one who can carry all of this, that's the downfall. That's a quest for control, a quest for power, and it tips the scales from your original intention. Seth, I know you don't love the QB moniker, but I'll be very blunt with you. It's a nickname, and it's a shared nickname at that. As much as I like to be a leader, as much as I want to be a leader, this team that WWE has assembled is the greatest team it's ever assembled. And on any given night, if I'm not pulling my weight, there's somebody who can step up,
might be the
and
next
there's
person
somebody
to
who
challenge
can
Cody Rhodes for the championship. I don't know. I haven't heard anything like that, but I'm totally fine with that.
I'm going to name them so that I can illustrate.
Cody Rhodes has to turn heel then, right?
I'm talking about wrestlers. I'm talking about superstars.
Because Jacob
like
Fatu's doing pretty well for
Randy
himself as
Orton.
a babyface-ish.
Of course, I'm talking about superstars like Roman Reigns. I'm talking
switch
about
right there.
superstars like Rhea Ripley. I'm talking about superstars like Jey Uso.
Not actually, because Jay is going to turn heel, but
I'm
Solo
pretty sure I'm
actually
even talking
soon to
about
introduce Zilla.
CM Punk.
I'll spare you what I know. I'll spare you the information I shouldn't have seen, but I know about that'll happen later on.
But Seth, I also could be talking about you, this spot that you're so envious of. You
I
might
didn't
be
see what
in-
happened, just to set the record straight. I just know that it's not Zilla
You
who
guys
we
really
should
don't like Seth
care about
Rollins,
now.
huh? Nonetheless, it's a spot that perhaps Seth could fill, but I'm not here to talk reason with Seth Rollins.
There's also a rumor that because Cody and Jacob are faces, Drew McIntyre might interfere, setting up a three-way match later down the road. Yeah, but why does he keep getting involved himself with championship matches?
Well, this is going quite off the rails. So
Why does he get involved with championship matches
Michael
if they know for the
Cole, can you
fact
tell
that
me
he's
what
not
they're
going to
saying?
win any of them?
No, you're the voice of WWE. I need you to say it.
I don't know what they're saying. What are they saying?
It's like Nia Jax. She gets thrown into championship matches that she's not going to win. You're all like that.
Rollins is a wanker.
I saw that. Seth Rollins is a wanker. I saw that comment. Yeah, I was spoiled by that too, but yeah, that's nothing.
Guys, I was trying to be real serious here, you know? Anyways.
So, how you feel Punk and Nia play into all this? I don't know, because I honestly didn't think they would do anything with those two again, but
Seth, I doubt he's listening, but here is
to
what
my
I will say.
surprise,
I'll
of course
give in to the
WWE
idea
would,
that
because
the
they've
world
got
does
really,
indeed
literally
revolve
nothing else for
around
LA
Seth
Knight to do.
Rollins. And let
So
me ask
this
you
is the
this.
only way
In that
to keep
world,
him
Seth,
relevant,
who am I
and
to you?
because they want to keep
Because I can't
LA
just
Knight
be
relevant.
any wrestler. No.
This is a sad way to do it, because LA Knight is more
wrestler, right?
better than to just, like, you know, keep
I have
being
to be the one that you wear
to
my
keep being
gear
reused
to the
in
funeral. I
old
have to be the one
storylines.
that you
Like, they
bury
keep
me in my
recycling
boots. I have
keep
to be the one
recycling
that on any night,
storylines,
in any
hoping
era,
that, like, you know,
under any
now that there's been enough
circumstance,
time
I
for
am
it
the
to
one
happen,
in your
that it
world
can actually be
and
not
in
fine now.
mine, Seth Rollins, that you cannot beat.
statement from quarterback one. The inaugural Crown Jewel champion, Cody Rhodes, will take on the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, tomorrow. A special start time of 8 a.m. on the East Coast, 5 a.m. on the West Coast. That's Crown Jewel.
They treat Drew McIntyre like they used to treat Dolph Ziggler. Remember 4 years they would give him title shots because he would put on good matches, but he would never win. I don't remember that particular because, frankly, I was too young to still remember, but
Ladies and gentlemen, the Archer policeman, Damian Priest, looks to finally end things with his
I was still too young to remember, or either I wasn't really like caring too much about the behind the scenes part of wrestling, so I just thought like, you know, Dolph Ziggler up and left, and I didn't know like, you know, there's a bigger thing behind the whole story, so yeah. If it was like, you know, 4 years ago, then that means it was around like 2019, 2020-ish, so yeah, I was 18, 20 years old, but even at that time, I wasn't truly invested in wrestling to the point where I would figure out behind the scenes stuff and like, you know, be an analyst and stuff. So that's the only excuse I have.
So spicy. You've got that secret sauce, La Primavera. So with that being said, I wanted to offer you the
Secret sauce.
position of Slagent of my secret purpose. Aren't you lucky? I would absolutely never ask Tacky Time to do that. So just so you know, only for you. Did you see what she's wearing today?
She called Tiffany Stratton tacky. I saw her outfit on Instagram. It's really pretty.
I will have your back.
She tried to mix the Australian flag in with some jean print and made it into a whole outfit and put cherries on it because for whatever reason that's her theme. That's been her theme these past few weeks.
Two champs on the same page tonight.
Hi people joining. Hi to you, DM. Can't believe he had two packs of Pop-Tarts. 4 Pop-Tarts in one day. That's kind of insane.
Step up to the challenge. Who will have an opportunity at the United States title? Find out next on Smackdown.
It depends what flavor it is, honestly. What flavor was it? But just in advance, if it was those strawberry frosted ones, then yeah, you're a monster. But if it was those unfrosted ones, then oh, you can eat those as many times as you want.
Look at Samoa Werewolf. But on the other side of Crown Jewel, when you finish with Seth Rollins, oh, you know what's popping with me.
Oh, so that's where you got the idea from, Jacob Fatu and Cody. So okay, this rolls the ball, but probably not for a long time. So.
Speaking of which, I need to talk to you about something. About my office, okay?
Oh. Ah, come on.
Keep it 100 then, Nick.
I highly recommend if you want to watch this commercial free, click on the link that I provide when you know, for those who don't have live TV or streaming, because since this was pre-taped, the pre-taped one has been recorded and ready for streaming on this website, and it's commercial free.
It's right here.
United States Championship will be defended
Who is it?
in
Who is it?
Australia. Who will take the challenge?
Who is it? Who is it? Oh, you're back, Shinsuke. You were stalking him the other day. I knew I wasn't crazy. And you're bringing your old music back. Who do you think John Cena's last match will be? I told you guys, we've been through this. It's rumored to be Gunther for his last opponent. So we can't really know until it actually happens, but that's the big rumor. Dean Ambrose making his comeback would be iconic. Yep. That's a dream in another life.
Is back with a vengeance, and Sami Zayn then rather just ended his own reign.
And this is for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn, who has been defending the title each and every week against the likes of Aleister Black, Devon Evans from NXT, Carmelo Hayes, Ray Phoenix, and the GOAT, John Cena. Tonight, Sami puts the title on the line against Shinsuke Nakamura. And this is interesting, Wade. Remember, all the way back in 2016, NXT TakeOver Dallas, Texas. The night that
Edge versus Cena one last time.
Debut against the man
I don't know if this is true, but I heard that it was a rumor that Tony Khan was willing to compromise his one time with WWE for this match, but I don't know if WWE rejected the idea or not just because they're that petty. But anyway, I don't see that happening, unfortunately, as much as he wanted.
Very well has Sami Zayn fighting back every challenge over the past month.
Why give yourself a huge disadvantage
Shinsuke
like
has
this
held his title how many times? I think he only held it like twice.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Sami Zayn really can be his own worst enemy.
He's a fighting champion.
That's an interesting fighting suit. I really love how he basically just has a fighting kimono.
Could go against Shinsuke Nakamura.
And Nakamura sent across the ring. He's held the United States Championship on 3 different occasions, including earlier this year in an now to the face of Sami Zayn.
What's my thoughts on AJ Styles retiring next year? It's all good. He's definitely a smart one for retiring before his body gets totally fucked up. Some wrestlers will literally battle to the death till they really can't move anything, but he don't want to be one of those people.
So wait, if you're a Shinsuke Nakamura, what's your game plan tonight against the United States champion?
Well, shock and surprise the champion. He's done that right from the word go here. And Shinsuke now looks in complete control, but really, Sami, has anyone himself to blame for this?
I thought about AJ, but
The United States Championship, which has been held by dozens of WWE
yeah,
Hall of Famers.
Ric Flair is one of those people who said he would battle till he dies, but with him having his, I forgot what part of his body he said he has cancer in. He toned it down a little bit, so. But even toning it down doesn't make it okay, so.
Virtuous outlook on life. You might have to go low this evening.
Oh, big high elbow by Zayn drops Nakamura. Covered now by Sami. Hook of the leg and a kick out. I will say this way, I believe despite the fact that Shinsuke has the element of surprise, I believe Sami Zayn is in better shape in this match.
I miss Boots playing guitar for Shinsuke old interesting. Yeah, I miss him too. I wonder what he's doing now. I can't remember the last I heard of him. I probably did read an article about him, but I totally forgot when it was.
Full out crowd here tonight at the AC Arena in Perth, Western Australia. Big weekend here in WWE.
Back, yes.
Tomorrow it is Crown Jewel.
KK, who wins this
Monday Night Raw, all here from Perth,
I don't know.
Australia.
But I don't think it will be Shinsuke. They're not just gonna up and give it to somebody who just came back.
As he takes a chop from Sami Zayn and then delivers just a sinister smile. Snap there by Sami.
He said, and I quote, he will never retire. I know, but that was, to be fair, that was before he found out he had cancer, so that had to change his mind, right? Not about retiring, but just to stop wrestling for a while, right?
This is the first time they've competed when Sami Zayn had no idea who his opponent was going to be. Whereas Shinsuke knew all week long he was going to take on Sami Zayn.
Both of these men from NXT champions. And Nakamura fired up now. Zayn misses wildly. And now Shinsuke with the right hand. And now the fist kicks from Shinsuke Nakamura. So extremely dangerous for the step up Enziguri. And it drops the champ in the corner.
Flair lives in Tampa near me, and he is constantly getting filmed. Your face drunk at bars here in Tampa. Well, from what I be seeing in TMZ articles sometimes, I believe it. So. He's one of those. He's one of those forever in a midlife crisis type of old guys.
You mentioned the striking ability of Shinsuke Nakamura, the patented Japanese strong style by Nakamura. As Sami now tries to fight back.
I don't know how him and Mike Tyson are like, you know, besties, because even Mike Tyson, even though he fights sometimes for boxing, he doesn't dedicate his whole full time to it.
I'm very impressed with the intensity tonight, the aggression of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, and this is the opposite of what we were talking about.
Inside out, and Sami just like that has turned things around.
That is the secret sauce of Sami Zayn. For minutes and bounce back, and the snap of a finger, immediately back on top.
And even Mike Tyson and Ric Flair be renting out party buses and just, you know, baking themselves in weed all the time. So I can imagine like all kinds of type of chaos that happens in bars. Watch WWF now. Yes, sometimes. I'm good.
Sami Zayn thought he had the job done. Match one, only to be denied. Late kick out though, and Nakamura's in big trouble.
This is for the United States Championship, another open challenge in place. Nakamura now, quick roll up on Zayn. Zayn turns it around with a pinning combination and another near fall. The official in this match, Jessica Carr, right there. And Sami explodes.
Right now, Nakamura on the wrong side of the tracks. Not where you want to be when Sami Zayn has that look in his eye.
Sami looking for the hole of the kick. Nakamura falls out of harm's way.
So nimble Nakamura, and now immediately back on the offense.
And tomahawk to the neck.
And that could be a KO.
Nakamura with a King Chasa for the second round.
from UK.
Nakamura save. The drag out battle.
Yeah, this is hello from KK. KK actually never wrestled Aleister Black, and no, he hasn't. Am I thinking about somebody else, or did Shinsuke actually team up with Aleister Black when he first came here?
Title on the line, and boy, does he deliver.
He's delivering, but can he finish the job today?
I don't remember. Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
And again, the aggression of Shinsuke Nakamura on display here as he just wears down Sami Zayn with knee after knee.
This is where you have to be vicious. Nakamura came out here. Fans love him, but there's still that shinobi assassin living inside this man.
Again, another well-placed kick.
I think Rick is such a hardcore alcoholic this late in life because of trauma, finding his son dead and overdose on heroin. I didn't know all that, but still, I don't see that as an excuse. Because that's no better than
gets the best of it.
Getting, like, you know, becoming an alcoholic is no better than overdosing. That's debatable in a sense. I understand why that's debatable in a sense, but still, in my mind, it's still bad.
The toughness, the weakness of the opponent is going to get in there.
Again, in defensive Sami Zayn, who's been very successful under this format since he won the championship. And you got to give Sami credit.
I'll give him all the credit in the world. He is one hell of a competitor, but sooner or later your luck is going to run.
Trying to hang on
You
here.
think Sami could win? Oh yeah, I totally think he can because they're not giving it to Shinsuke, who just showed up out of nowhere. ESPN, in the ESPN documentary on Rick, they played the 911 recording when he calls for help, and it's absolutely heartbreaking to hear Rick begging for help. I never watched that. I never watched that.
What a match this has been for the United States.
I'm just not really much of a documentary type of person because as much as I love, like, you know, as much as I love looking closer at, like, stories or, like, you know, famous or infamous people, just, like, you know, it still gives me chills, you know. Even worse because those are real. Because when it's like a docu-series or something, I can like look at it a little bit lighter, if that makes sense. Because when I watch, you know, Dahmer, Eric and Lyle Menendez, and even the Ed Gein series, and basically all the monster series on Netflix, I'm like, yeah, as scary as they try to make it, I know this is like, you know, fake, but the stuff that happened is real, and if I saw, like, you know, real distinctions and real, like, you know, phone calls and stuff, I would be, like, scared out of my mind.
Continuing to fight back here. Zayn now.
Nakamura's out cold and keeping a close eye on Jessica Carr, the referee here. It's fast count Carr, who counted out Becky. This past week.
Hi there.
This is where she's speeding up.
And Nakamura.
I think I'll do it. I don't want this chicken. I'm gonna put it away.
Nakamura thought he had this one in the bag, and he should have done. He simply did not. my God, you know who that is?
Who is this guy? Oh, I recognize that walk. That is Tamatonga, right? Yeah, I was right. I recognize that. Whoa! They got face paint. Whoa! The Usos should bring back their old face paint. I always say that. Seeing them being face painted like that, it makes me miss the Usos when they face painted their face. But this is like, you know, yeah. They look like a bootleg version of Kiss. No offense. Or Ghost from Call of Duty.
Solo Sikoa said his family was coming back, and his family for the islands by Vaquer. Solo Sikoa promised.
Hey, you know, speaking of Kiss, that Gene Simmons actually drove his SUV into, I think, a store because he was speeding, and I think he jumped out of the car because he was drunk or something. I don't know. I didn't fully read the story, but I heard that his SUV ran into a local shop in Los Angeles. Profanity. His son's name was Reed. They actually did an angle where Paige mentioned Reed's death when cutting a promo on Charlotte Flair. It was bad. Vince apologized the next day. Hell yeah, I was way too young to like, you know, understand that. When Paige and Charlotte were first up and about, I was really young to understand. I think I was like maybe 14. I still didn't care that much about wrestling at the time, so that's why. Yeah, I definitely don't know anything about that.
Australia is a big WWE weekend. Smackdown, of course, tonight, tomorrow, Crown Jewel, premium live event, and Monday. It'll be Monday Night Raw. But moments ago, the RAC Arena in downtown Perth, Australia, was turned into a slaughterhouse to the United States Championship match.
Yeah, well, I see why Shinsuke's now a babyface, and why they promoted him on their Japanese tour with Sami Zayn. I really don't know if that rumor is true, where they're going to do the first ever live show from Tokyo. So I hope that is true, though. But if it is true, that means like wrestling will be on like at 4 o'clock or like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely brutal to Nakamura and Sami Zayn tonight.
That's the time I usually go to sleep at. But I would stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning instead of waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'd rather stay up late than actually get up early, which we can all probably say because we hate, like, you know, getting up early for all our jobs and responsibilities anyway, but still.
I decided that next week,
I can't say the same for people who work late, who do the opposite.
Heard his own people beat some respect into him. You're right.
Oh my God.
Why wait till this week?
You cannot keep Jacob Vaquer down for long.
Nick Aldis he's got a serious problem here with these two.
Oh my god. Stephanie Vaquer. Hello, girlie. Yeah, wow, I love that you're wearing your signature attire in black. There's hardly any red. There's some red, of course, but it's all black this time. And you have the spiky Aries horns. How was my day? It was fine. I was just getting the last few necessities that I need to give to my friend on the baby shower because that's this weekend. I'll do a little live stream of me getting my makeup and hair ready. But first, tomorrow I gotta find everything. I know where it is, it's just that I have to look in the box of my cosplay stuff. I wanna see you rah. I have to reset it. But at least if it stops when it's pre-recorded, it resets back to where you had it. I wanna see you rah. Oh man, it started over, but I think I see where it stopped. Too much.
The WWE today.
Too far back.
Now the MF.
Okay. What's there?
Giulia and the representative Giulia
Closer. Now.
Stratton is undefeated in 2025.
Have I seen that video of Zelina on Family Feud? She was so short. They had to put a box for the stand so she could reach the buzzer. Really? I don't have live TV, so that's why I can't watch the shows. But I'm sure I'll see them on some wrestling news, some wrestling news Instagram page. I'm sure. Yeah, but speaking of Zelina Vega, she'll show up here tonight. She was with Aleister Black, but I don't know what she did with him. But probably the heel turn that we were expecting for so long. I hope. I really love that bag that Kiana James has. I really want it. Tamatanga put some weight. Yeah, I know.
Stephanie Vaquer, Tiffany Stratton, opponents tomorrow in probably the biggest match of both of their careers. And now they have to play happy families and tag together. I don't like that one
Stephanie has something on Kiana James in this matchup. I had the opportunity to interview a very emotional Stephanie Vaquer earlier today on the kickoff show from downtown Perth. Thousands of fans showed up for it. It was a great event. And I talked to Stephanie about winning the Women's World Championship and this journey she's had here over the past year. Of course, she thanks her father, Hector, who was in Indianapolis the night that she won. It's taking it so emotionally with everything she's accomplished since arriving on WWE just 15 months ago.
This early. This early. They did a compilation. They did a compilation video of Stephanie Vaquer Devil Kiss, every single Devil Kiss she made so far. It's like a 5-minute compilation video that WWE released.
Continuing here, and this is the United States Championship. Madness in the ring with La Primera.
Fascinating thing about Giulia and Vaquer is
And she saluted to Eddie Guerrero because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, yesterday or today was his birthday. Eddie Guerrero would have been 58 years old today or tomorrow. I don't remember when I saw it because I think I remember seeing it last night, but sometimes I confuse myself. Sometimes I confuse myself thinking that, like, this was from earlier today. I didn't really look at what hour it was posted. I just saw it on my 40 page yesterday late at night, so I figured it was hours ago it was posted. So I'm like, oh, his birthday was today, but I think it was today.
The official Eddie Rango did not see what was happening.
But I know whose birthday is today. It's Rhea Ripley's birthday today. Too bad she couldn't be here. She couldn't be here today.
Back in Kiana James's face. Well, these are the consequences.
And Giulia Vega. Style. He can brawl with a customer. Got the good grappling as well. Definitely to hurt back into the ring.
It's very difficult to do any of your moves or your
Is Booker going nuts on the background of the compilation when he loses it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have the commentator clip, like voice clip footage included, so.
Tiffany Stratton had the kind of attitude that a lot of people
I knew it was him when he started walking up the stairs the way he does, yeah. Yeah, I knew that walk too. But it kind of, it's almost like he's trying to copy Penta a little bit. I know, like, technically he was here before Penta, so he thought of it first, but still. He's just been gone for so long, it feels like it's Penta's. He's just been gone for so long, it feels like it's Penta's. He was supposed to be here like 3 months ago. He was supposed to come back in June, around June, July, the same time Asuka came back, and for whatever reason he decided not to.
Has been in this match from the very beginning, and aside from that brief flurry at the very start, has been under the boots of Kiana James and Giulia, and that does not bode well for her Crown Jewel Championship match tomorrow night. Against her tag partner this evening, Tiffany Stratton, who is fresh as a daisy.
I'm going to get some more issues.
Giulia, however, is the legal woman. And now she's going to head up to the top rope. The hair has no clue where she is. And Giulia now is going to fly. Oh, this drop kick. And quickly into the cover. Hook of the leg on the Women's World Champ, and a kick out.
I have no idea why Tiffany Stratton is even trying to reach in for a tag for Stephanie Vaquer. Why would you bother saving your opponent?
Because you're a good sport, because you want to be competitive, because you have an issue with Giulia and Kiana James who beat the heck out of you last week. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, Wade.
That's so nice. Be a good sport. No,
what would you do if somebody attacked you last week?
Attacked me last week. I'm worried about it. Oh, the big match, which is tomorrow night for the Crown Jewel Championship.
Yeah, gymnastics Tiffany showing off. Sending Kiana across the ring. Buster by Stratton.
I love that they're bringing back the Gorillas of Destiny makeup. That's what they used back when they were new. They are new Japan. I was thought it was I don't know anything about that. It just looks like kids makeup to me. Or Ghost from Call of Duty.
Constantly on the attack is Tiffany Stratton.
And Giulia got away. That was great. Look at this. Kiana James took advantage. That destruction by Giulia. But Tiffany left it a big boom.
Really nice from Kiana James, who's been criminally undersold at times. Hell of a competitor, as you mentioned. Oh! Arriba dirty right to the jaw call.
The running knee by Giulia, who's showing off her aggression tonight.
You know, I was about to say it's time for the poll, but I remember that we finished it, so I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh right, I have nothing to poll.
Lights pop by Giulia as Kiana James is down into the ring. And James now lifting up Stratton. And Stratton lands on her feet.
My wife said they look like panda bears.
Words of athleticism is just a cheat code in this game.
Alabama slam.
Yeah, like that South Park episode, The Sexual Harassment Panda. Great episode. Classic
No
stuff.
clue where she's at. She's in a world of danger though.
It's a hard knees right to the face. Fight. Tiffany cover. And Giulia breaking things up.
Match at times descending into chaos, but Giulia now moving dangerously in this one.
What was that mark on Kiana's like, you know, shoulder or something? Did she always have that? It was like they tried to be death metal and they got
despite the fact they're going to fight each other in 24 hours.
The tag made by Stratton. Stratton is now legal. And Tiffany launches herself off the top rope. Now Stratton. Oh, Kiana corner. Isn't enough here. Tiffany kicks it too.
Mega brain of Kiana James helped right in a big way there, but
Oh my god, I forgot about the sexual harassment panda. That's one of the funniest episodes ever. Yeah, it was a little bit, but I can't think of the top of my head which season is that, so that's why I can't say which episodes are more funnier to me. And I have South Park playing in my room because I just wanted something to play in the background, and I was tired of watching like, you know, shows like SpongeBob and just having random anime in the background. Hello. And begging will make me notice you faster. I pay attention to you. Just wait your turn. Hi there, Perfect Void. Is Stephanie overrated? No, she's not. Shame on you.
Champion versus champion. The current Stratton battle for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship.
Well, I'm glad they worked things out this one night. There would never no beef with them anyway.
Okay,
Zarya and Soul.
have you ever owned a koala? No, but that was a rabbit one that rode around. Betty. Ladies, we watched your match last week. We thought it was impressive. But you do know facing Charlotte Flair and the Alexa Bliss is not just another match. You're stepping into my spotlight. Howard.
No offense, but when are you guys actually gonna fight instead of just showing up and, like, you know, having segments?
The difference between winning a match and standing across from the very best. And I don't think you're ready for that muscle.
Because I'm not, no offense, I love Charlotte and Alexa still together, but just seeing them in segments is making me lose faith in them.
Prove it.
They haven't fought in like what, 3-4 weeks?
Rude. Borderline disrespectful. But bold. I can respect bold. That reminds me of me.
Look, we respect what you've done. But someone gave you both.
With my top animes, I don't really have no top animes, but
the very best.
ones I consider that like hold a dear place in my heart is Yuri on Ice, because that's kind of when the start of my love of anime weeb culture started. So,
Okay, come on.
and
Not even on the same page.
I'm also a really big fan of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That's a really nice anime. Both for the eye candy and the cute moments, and also another one that I know will never get a season 2, but it got a movie, and I think that's kind of closure in a sense. The Royal Tutor. I love that anime. I wish it could get a season 2. I'm so sad that it never will though. So Ruka is also too. You should try Mashal. I watch Mashal, so I'm already with you there. Don't worry. I'm all caught up on that. We have to wait, I think, 2 more years for season 3, just like Dam Da Dam. And ironically, the voice actor for Gigi from Dan Da Dan is the same voice actor for Mash in Mashal. So, isn't that nice? He is smoking hot. His voice actor is smoking hot, but the fact that he plays such hot yet cringe characters makes me like, boil.
Tall timber forests and white sand coastline. The black fighter surface to your full delight. Relax and recharge. Western Australia.
Nice job, Minister of Tourism.
And there is Aleister Black. Let's do.
You should check out Bo Furry. What is that? I never heard of that at all. Solo leveling. I know of solo leveling. That's definitely anime of the year. But I never watched it. But I think again the same voice actor for Gigi and Mash is the main guy for the solo leveling guy, whatever his name is. So I'm like, damn, like this is the guy's name is Alex, so I'm like, this is Alex's year. One Punch Man season 3 coming out soon. I never watched One Punch Man at all, but I know the actor. I know the actor for the main guy in there. He plays Flag in Miraculous, so I know his works. It's also called I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I'll max out my defense. I don't know, but I'm sorry to say that doesn't help me know what it is, but at least that's an easier name, I guess. Wyatt Sicks needs a major feud because they are ice cold story-wise, but I heard there was some sort of problem regarding. I heard there was some sort of problem regarding why Uncle Howdy wasn't there, but I haven't read the article yet, so I can't let you know why.
Simply wise to it.
I can look it up now. No, I can't because my phone is right in front of me. And my mom took all her phones and tablets. Because I would totally use my mom's tablet and look it up.
Couldn't get the job done. Double team now coming from the Profits. Now Loomis in the ring and face first into Gacy.
I like that man. I like a lot of voice. I like a lot of dub voice actors. And the fact that some of them are not even that hot, but they have such hot voices, it's like a fetish or something.
Big back body drop in the Profits have a Wyatt Sicks.
Sakamoto days. Yes, I know that's another one too. And ironically, Alexa Bliss actually voice acts in one of those episodes. I just don't know which character. I really forgot which character, but she did guest star in that anime, I know. And I thought that was pretty cool because it's like, you know, the first I've heard of a WWE superstar to voice act, guest star in an anime. Because I always thought Zelina Vega would be the first more than anybody on WWE, but the fact that Alexa Bliss did it first, I'm like, okay.
Family are looking real hot to start this one off.
Out the high here at ringside. Having the witch in front of us, and there's a double team by the tag champs. Cover by Loomis, hook in a leg, and a kick out.
I didn't mean right now, I just meant now. I told you the title. Yeah, I'll look it up soon.
Loomis and Gacy, they're so unorthodox. Then you got to worry about the witch running around, and then a big red over there, Eric Rowan looking on.
I mean, the entire Wyatt Sicks family is just a collection of
Biggie is the voice on the show Laser. I don't know what that is.
They are highly effective at tearing other human beings apart. And look at poor Angelo Dawkins now.
Covering a kick out by Dawkins at 2.
Strongest, toughest individuals on the roster has been completely rendered neutral by this duo and their
It's on Adult Swim. Oh, okay. I haven't watched much Adult Swim. Not ever since they replaced Rick and Morty's voice actor because of that whole, you know, domestic violence accusations with Justin Roiland. So yeah, I'm like, you know, really drifted away from Adult Swim, but I've watched a couple of episodes of Rick and Morty with the new voice actors, and they don't sound that bad to me. They really don't, but it's just that I don't know. It's just not the same feeling. And they did the same with Solar Opposites too, because that was another show that he created for Hulu, and I watched that too. But they replaced him with a British voice actor, which he doesn't sound too bad. He's pretty funny in too. But they should have just really called in. They could have called in the replacement for the Rick and Morty voice and let him do that voice, because it really does sound like Rick. I don't watch only WWE, so if I only watch WWE, I would be so bored. What did Justin do? From what I know of, he just was accused for domestic violence from his wife, and even though I think he was, like, you know, found innocent, Adult Swim cut ties with him, and he gave all the rights to Rick and Morty / Solar Opposites to the other guy, Dan Norman, is that what his name is? The second co-creator, so I think he gave him the rights to that.
Slug away like the heavyweight that he is.
Double team coming.
And he's doing a great job keeping the show alive for the sake of him, but still, it's not the same without just a voice. Had Dan Harmon, yes, okay. So yes, I was almost there. Yeah, so he gave the rights to him, and of course he said yeah, because he co-created it, so of course he's gonna sing it. But ever since then, he hasn't done nothing. I haven't even seen Justin Rowland post on any Instagram things promoting his shows or nothing. So he's really been dead on social media ever since then. I could check Twitter, but I just didn't care that much to check Twitter. Because Instagram, I understand if you drop Instagram, but celebrities will never drop Twitter. Oh dear. Watch out, B-Fab. You stay right there. Oh my god. That was so weak. B-Fab acting like that girl from Scary Movie. Oh my god. You landed perfectly, Dawkins. Hey!
And now the Wyatt Sicks hit the plague. Retain the title.
This divide and conquer technique, their own brand of randomized energy, one play connecting, and a successful defense once again for the Wyatt Sicks look unstoppable.
The Wyatt Sicks still the tag team champions.
I love the Borderland outfit that the Street Profits wore a few weeks ago. Yeah, they wore it for oh my god. The MFTs and the Wyatt Sicks. Hey. Okay, that looks scary. Uncle Howdy's not here, so it can't be a true 4-on-4. Like my old black outfit. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, Nikki. Being the Uncle Howdy temporarily until he comes back. Okay, but this light is getting very seizure warning, so please stop that.
Alright, Solo Sikoa made his point, putting the Wyatt Sicks on notice.
Simply not stopping their message sent to the Wyatt Sicks. We are coming for you.
I shudder to think.
I can't believe Tony Khan lied about attendance numbers. It's okay, WWE lies about attendance numbers too, so it don't matter.
Tag teams work, we watch each other's backs. And you're supposed to be watching my back, but you're always standing in my way. This is done.
Sami, you know exactly why I'm here. It's about time I show you exactly why I am here.
Melo could have done on that challenge. One skull-crushing finale ended Melo don't miss Booker. The Miz with a major cheap shot to his former protege.
We all saw what happened between yourself and your tag team partner and your mentee and your friend. Why did you turn on Carmelo Hayes?
Turned on Carmelo Hayes? Rephrase your question. I saw the potential in Carmelo Hayes. I believe in Carmelo Hayes. I saw the talent, the attitude, the swagger. I donated my time and knowledge to Carmelo Hayes. I wanted to mentor him like I never had in WWE. And he had the audacity to say he was done with me. Like I was lucky to be in his presence. Do you know who I am? I am two-time Grand Slam champion, The Miz. Main event of WrestleMania, The Miz. He's a Hall of Famer, The Miz.
The spotlight stealer.
I am the spotlight. Everything I shine on turns into a star, and he blew it. Sometimes, Kathy, sometimes winners can't elevate every loser. What you, Mello, and everyone else needs to understand is the closer you get to me, the faster you'll find out who the real star is. So you can either rise with me or fall beneath me. And Mello, you missed.
That's cool.
Some journalist you are.
That's tough.
Priest, maybe it's time for me to take off from this and show you what hell it looks like. But obviously, now, the violence is getting possessive. Perhaps once I go the court will allow me from your skin and show you the entire rules.
I will say, Aleister Black is kind of doing good being a replacement Karrion Kross because now that Karrion Kross is gone, he's been doing an awfully good job filling the shoes. Vibe-wise, at least, because we haven't really seen much storyline-wise. Because the whole time they were building this up, not really escalating.
You know, it's easy to see why it's Australia's sunniest capital city. It's home to beautiful temperatures, friendly look, both two-legged and four-legged, like the adorable animals residing on Rottnest Island. There's no end to the enjoyment here when you can stroll through the beautiful landscapes, take a park or take an adventure out of the Indian Ocean, including the historic prison known as Fremantle. Step into a
After this stream, once again, I will post my Inktober art video of the day. I just didn't because it was too late to post it because the stream is on, but I have it on my Instagram and my TikTok, so that's the way you can watch it early, but I'll post it once this live is over.
The definition of greatness in our industry, Seth freaking Rollins.
Whoa, what happened here?
Seth Rollins walked off the stage, and for the first time that I can ever remember, Paul Heyman was at a loss of words. I summed it up like this way. Cody Rhodes is in Seth Rollins' head. Seth has never defeated Cody in a one-on-one match.
This is all a scheme.
Tomorrow, what happens to his vision? What happens to the Braun? Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. What happens
as much as I want to believe that Paul Heyman is going to betray Seth Rollins, I have a feeling that a little bit Seth Rollins is faking this just to let Cody Rhodes have his guard down and then, like, you know, be totally rejuvenated afterwards.
It is the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. The Women's World Champ from Raw, Stephanie Vaquer, takes on the WWE Women's Champion from Smackdown, Tiffany Stratton.
last time these two collided back in Paris in September, Roman Reigns got stretchered out of the building.
Have a reconsidered chat tomorrow morning for CJ. No, I'm not waking up at 8 o'clock. And you ain't either, so.
Relationship toxic, even abusive when it comes to Asuka and Kairi Sane. What will happen tomorrow when they team up against
Nobody's been waking up at 8 o'clock just to watch Crown Jewel / me. So.
AJ Styles and the greatest of all time, John Cena, collide tomorrow night at Crown Jewel.
And again, special start times of 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific in the
So
States.
I'll be here at 8 o'clock at night, a time I know where everybody will be awake at. So. We're out of time.
Yankees lost to the Major League Baseball playoffs. And Chris laughed about it, and then he told the series. And I asked him why Last Man Standing. And Wayne, he told me that he's had it. He's had it with Aleister Black, trying to manipulate people. He's had it with Aleister Black propaganda. He's had it with the fact that Aleister Black continues to make big attacks. So he wants to end it tonight.
Astounded that anybody could be laughing and joking around with the spectre of a Last Man Standing match working over their heads. But to be fair, Aleister Black has had enough of Damian Priest too. It all started when Damian Priest was being unsolicited advice to Aleister Black several months ago. And Aleister Black has taken offense at that and then they fought brutal sneak attacks and he couldn't ever since. It has to come to a head, and that's right now.
Whoa! That outfit looks awesome. Yeah, Halloween has come early. What kind of animal?
Aleister Black. Welcome to hell, Damian Priest. And the reason being that the matches are relatively rare because management wants him to do the big matches like this. Now they fought well with the rest. So that Aleister not being the superstars. The truth is though, these two are going to viciously attack each other either way. So why not make a spectacle of it?
I really love that hoodie too, even though I would rather cut it off and make that a leather thingy.
No, I got milk. I got milk.
Submissions, there's no count out to disqualification. You win the match when you beat your opponent so badly that he cannot make it to his feet by the count of the referee's 10. Ryan Tran, the official in this matchup.
You can't drop your cookies.
Aleister Black sent out in the ring. Ryan Tran
you couldn't drop your cookies, Sue.
Implements of destruction, perhaps, is Damian Priest, who has a laser-focused intensity and intensity.
I'll be back next time.
No, you won't.
In hand. Watch out front row, you're dangerously close to the action there.
Now Black unloading the right hand by Aleister Black as Damian Priest took a bit too much time to get that kendo stick into play.
So a fascinating striking battle between these two.
Oh my God, the corner of the stairs, PTSD.
Muay Thai skills.
Here steps in hand by Damian Priest, who uses the steps as a weapon to the face of Black.
Stop that count, referee.
An interesting rivalry with these two. Priest won via disqualification back in August. Black knocked off Priest last month. Priest looks to be the last man standing tonight. The look in Damian Priest's eyes moments ago when he came by the announce table. He is extremely focused tonight.
Normally there's at least a little acknowledgement that we are in his presence. Completely laser focused on one thing, and that is delivering maximum carnage to his opponent. And that really is the kind of mindset you need.
You know, again, battling out here from the entrance area, bouncing Black off those lighting trucks
For
there.
a second, I thought there was no floor, and I was like, oh, he fell off.
This match could end up in the back. It could end up out on the street.
Yeah, they could end up in the street.
I think both men would be quite happy with that, especially the Street King himself, Damian Priest.
That's what I was going to ask you later. It seems like a street fight. Oh, nobody home! A street fight
I was like,
Priest.
oh, I'm so glad you put your leg down when you saw yourself running into there.
And the truth is, whoever gets the upper hand early in this one has a massive advantage. Soften up your opponent, incapacitate them in some way, and you have enough implements at your disposal to do exactly that. Well, it's going to be so much more difficult for your opponent to defend himself.
Knee by martial arts expert Aleister Black delivered to the face of Priest.
Such a precision strike, as effective as we've ever seen in this industry.
And into the steel grate. You saw Priest grab at his hip there as he collided with the steel.
That might be the target now. Reduce the movement of Damian Priest, reduce his own striking ability, soften him up bit by bit.
Priest is so dangerous.
Priest looks like he's in agony right now, swinging just to get a little breathing room.
Big haymakers being delivered by the former world champion.
Well, hats off to Aleister Black for just eating those shots on the jaw and not even going down.
Black with a kick to the chest drops Priest to his knee, quickly back to his feet. Notice how no one wants to spend any time on the floor blade.
Go down on the floor, you might not get back up. That's the problem.
stick in hand, completely legal, and he goes in a last man standing match, and he runs into a kick by Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy.
Vital shot there from Priest, saving himself from disaster.
Black now sitting in the barricade. By a very angry Damian Priest.
Writhing in pain is Aleister Black, but there's no let up from Priest. He's not expecting Black to stay down for 10 here. Set something up in the meantime, knowing just
We'll allow your friends to be at the shower. Sounds like a lot of fun. It's not really much my friends. It's more of her friends. The only friends that I actually had there are her and my friends Gabby, Akila, and some of her friends that I actually met through TikTok, like Miranda and these two twins. I think their names are Dana and Anna.
Presumably is about to be a devastating attack.
So yeah, that's who I expect to be there. But I'm not that close with them. I'm only close because I used to be friends with them in high school. They're her best friends and mine. But I still like everybody's presence.
Up to the top rope. Aleister Black now with an opportunity.
He set himself up in a bad way, but thankfully for his sake, getting out of there.
It just sucks that it's at my old town district now. So it's gonna be a whole hour and a half just to get there.
Impossible to see coming, impossible to block.
Black off the steps.
So I gotta give me some gas money and to buy more essentials.
And a knee to the face.
Damian Priest, how's your diaphragm feeling after that one, Priest?
Priest might not be able to breathe. The official at a count of 6 now.
Well, I'm walking distance. No, it's in my old town district. If I was still in my old town district, it would literally only be like 20 minutes away from my old house. But nah, it's now a half hour. It's a half hour, like, almost an hour to get there now.
Bust open Priest from the edge of those steps.
We have to go all through the highway. We have to go just to a highway to go there and then take a highway to come back home. At least it's in the afternoon and not late at night because my brother would never drive me there at night. Well, at least he'll take me there no problem, but he wouldn't try and pick me up there because it's too late.
Nobody home as Priest comes over the top rope to the floor.
Traffic gets heavy around like 2 in the afternoon and 5, 6 during the evening. Because people go out to lunch on the highway, and obviously people are coming from home. I think Priest is Black is a good match, but it's a little underwhelming for the main event. Something's gonna have to happen. Probably Zelina to interfere or something. That's the only reason I could think of, because she was shown, and I saw pictures with her with Aleister Black, but I didn't see the video, so I have no idea how she interfered.
Damian Priest now launches up. Black almost wiped us out. Black may not be able to get up.
Come on, boy, you can do better than that.
The official Wyatt Sicks is out of count of 3 as Aleister Black tries to drag himself out of the rubble after Damian Priest planted him on our announce table moments ago.
Well, just look like it.
Priest versus Black and Perfect for the main event, at least it's something different. I mean, I guess when you put it that way.
Black into the chair. How was Priest bouncing back after his head was bouncing against those steps 10 times?
No idea, but there is a hell of a fight left in Damian Priest tonight.
2 men running on fumes at this point. such as the burning hatred between them.
Come on, Lauren.
The only thing that's cold because it's cold downstairs.
Okay, come on.
This is not cold out. I gotta do this first.
Come on.
I know one thing.
Please, come on.
Count now at a count of 3. This is last man standing. Black's got to make it back to his feet before the 10 here. A count of 5. Now at 6. Aleister Black trying to struggle back to his feet. Damian Priest though.
Yeah. This seems dangerous. Yeah, it seems a little dangerous. If those stairs landed on you.
Accumulation of damage to the body that really is the killer in this kind of match. But men have been put through already.
Yes, mommy, I will have a piece of banana.
Everything Black throws out. There's a determination in Priest tonight.
Street team spirit. One of the worst areas in the Bronx of Puerto Rico. So it's fighting.
At least it's not right. Yes, mommy. See, mommy, they took a low. They took a low one.
Hello everyone, how you doing?
Mommy, show your face. Like, don't be puzzled.
Hi, how you doing? Damian, I'm sorry, I heard what happened, but...
Shut up, mommy!
Beat us! Beat that ass!
I don't need you spoiling it for me.
No, I don't know.
Shut up, mommy.
Know.
Shut up, mommy. My brother told her half what happened, so...
Yeah, but I didn't want to
Shut
hear
up, mommy.
it.
Shut up, mommy.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, yep.
That's why I didn't want to.
No respite whatsoever. You were talking baseball earlier with Damian Priest. Maybe that put some ideas in his head. Batter up. Now we're going old school, Cole.
Oh. For a second, I thought he poked it in his nuts. I was like, oh.
Momentum off the top rope too.
That would have been so scary.
To the jaw taste that has brought some much needed breathing room for Aleister Black.
I thought he poked the candlestick in his nuts for a second.
Now counting both men. A count of 5 now. Priest trying to make it back to his feet.
Both men stirring, but stirring is one thing. Getting vertical is something else entirely. But both have somehow managed it.
Yeah, Priest though collapses to his knees.
Where am I from? From Long Island, New York.
I mean, at this point in the match, mentally speaking, neither man have their faculties whatsoever. Simply fighting on instinct, driven by pure hatred.
Damian is just struggling back to his feet. Aleister Black now.
What the?
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Trying to be handy with the steel in this game.
Right to the ribs of Priest.
With the whole show, anything worth mentioning, Tonga returns, and now the MFT has a whole face paint look going for them. They antagonize the Wyatt Sicks, so...
Oh, and Priest got it.
Beat that ass!
So the MFTs are the MFTs the next in line for the Wyatt Sicks title.
Of dumb painting this face.
Man, that's old, that's Japanese like wrestling culture, man. All those guys started in Japanese wrestling, so they're going back to their roots.
They ain't Japanese, they're Hawaiian.
It don't matter. Mommy, look at people like AJ Styles.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
Priest is not going for at 6. Aleister Black isn't moved as well. And a count of 8 now. Black's got a count of 8. A count of 8.
He's dead. Oh my God.
Literally had to roll off the table to make it to his feet. And that's the only thing that saved Aleister Black.
And that may have
He just got it by instinct.
Damian Priest thought he was home and dry. No mistake of
Oh my God. Not again.
The official now at 6. The official at 7 now. Count of 8. And waiting for Aleister Black because the announce table may have saved him. How ironic.
The announce table saved him. Wow. Alright, mine or Alex, how coming back and forth?
Like eating.
Eating what? A banana?
No.
And this entire arena is his playground now.
Yeah, this is where it happened. It was this area specifically, so something happened right here.
Maximum destruction. We've already seen just how durable Aleister Black is, just how much.
Well, someone's going through a table.
Zero crediting whatsoever with that. Consequences. Broken arrow right on that box.
You say he has no quit in him as the official announcer at a count of 2. I mean, he was down and out twice out here on the announcer's waiting. If he wasn't on the table and wasn't able to pull it off and hit the floor, he would have been done. Now Priest again measuring his name. Priest wants Black to stand up. Zelina Vega!
Zelina Vega, yeah, this is what happened here. I just saw this picture. I didn't see the video. But see, I love her black and white hair. I know I'm so used to her being like, you know, to having that Bakugo hairstyle though. Oh, a fire! Fireball! Wow, you pulled an Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton all over again. Oh, mommy, that's what Alexa Bliss did. It's just a little tissue paper that they put fire on and then they throw it at them. That's how they make fireballs in the movie. Wow. He lit up a fireball in his face. If that was Randy Orton, he would have RKO'd Zelina Vega. You didn't burn no one. You didn't burn no one because even Randy Orton had face paint on him, like, you know, special effects makeup.
He beat your ass.
I haven't seen a fireball in ages. Actually, it's only been like 2 years since we've seen one, but okay. Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss, like little feud they temporarily had, was like at 2020, 2021, like early 2021, so been like 2 or 3 years since we saw it. 2, 3, 4.
What a brutal main event here tonight on Smackdown. But in the end, Aleister Black.
Oh, but I'll be damned. I'll be damned if Damian Priest shows up next week with. I'll be damned if Damian Priest shows up next week with special effects makeup, just like Randy Orton did. Well, who's gonna be your mixed tag match person to help you out? Because as much as I want it to be Rhea, it probably won't be because she got other things to attend to. And that's the end of the show. It ended early because I watched the pre-tape version and not the TV version. So it's probably still on. It's probably still on, like, you know, the USA Network right now for you, most of you guys, but not for me. It's ended. I watched the whole thing. That was interesting, though. I'm glad I, like, you know, didn't watch the whole video because I never would have expected another fireball. I really didn't think we would see another fireball in a while. I thought Alexa would be the only one, frankly, because her fireball made sense. Because she was kind of demonic and having these possessions by Bray Wyatt, so of course you would. Randy Orton's wife hated that. Oh, that was just her being butthurt because Alexa Bliss sat on top of Randy Orton in the like, you know, most like, you know, how do I say it? Tempting position. Okay, whatever. But anyway, she should know better. That was just like, you know, a little jealousy. Oh, thank you. My 5-year-old daughter is into WWE now. She loves the girl wrestling. Makes me proud because I was into wrestling at that age too. Can't say the same. I hated when my mom watched wrestling. I downloaded this.
You thinking that you can take something? It's not yours.
I can't say the same with me. I hated when my mom watched wrestling at that time. I didn't get into wrestling until I was 15 years old. What a great show. What are we talking about? And I was talking about how I first started liking wrestling. I didn't like it at the age of 5. I liked it when I was 15 years old. I just had no choice but to watch it the rest of my life because my mom would always, like, you know, put on every TV in the house with this as soon as it hit 8 o'clock. So that's why, even though I didn't care about wrestling, I had to care about wrestling. But I came around at the age of 15 and it's all good now, so it's all good. Great show, pre-Crown Jewel. Yeah, it was fine. They surely did hype up. Even though technically they didn't, like, you know, showcase any of the wrestlers that are on the match card except for Cody Rhodes, because of course they would put only Cody Rhodes to promote for this type of pay-per-view, but still, I was surprised they didn't say anything else. I mean, you could count Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer, but not really, because it's not like they had a fight or anything after their tag team. They just, like, you know, gave mutual respect, and that was it. And that was great. So, first, like, you know, for not promoting the matches, they sure promoted the matches, you know. And I'm definitely going to look forward to it tomorrow. Starting to love you. Love's a strong word, man. I cannot say the same thing in that sense. But anyway, thanks. Okay. Well, that should do it for this stream, at least. Be advised, I'm not waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be on the stream at 8 o'clock at night, so hopefully I see most of you guys here at 8 o'clock with me. If you feel like streaming it again, or if you just haven't watched it and wait just like I did, so we can watch it together. So I'll have the link provided in any case, because once it's available for streaming, it'll be up on those websites, commercial free and everything, just like I did now. And unfortunately, it'll be like this from now till next week because they're going to stay in Australia for the rest of the week. So most likely So most likely, aside from NXT, we'll be seeing a Monday and a Friday show in the same time at 8 o'clock in the morning, but never mind. No, let's watch it live. It'll be more interesting than spoilers. The fuck? Who are you to tell me what time to wake up? But anyway, the chat will spoil it, Rowan, and I know it. I don't really care because spoilers don't do anything for me. If I get spoiled, oh well. I still want to see what happens. So, anything else? You either watch it with me or you don't. So that's all I could say. But that's all good though. Tomorrow I just need to get down to these early artworks because I have to do these artworks early because I have the baby shower on Sunday, and I would love more than anything to not have to record that day. So I'm going to do 2 artworks tomorrow. I'm not going to release them at the same time tomorrow, but I'm going to have it recorded and just write down my caption early so I can post it with no problem, and I can just go about my day and do whatever and not worry about it. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I have my presents all wrapped up. Too. I bought her some nice bibs, some pacifiers, and I also have a Minnie Mouse sweater that's going to come in the mail tomorrow. So that's like, you know, the last set of clothes that I need for her because she's having a December baby, so I didn't take the time to, like, you know, buy like sleeveless stuff, like those little short sleeve stuff. I bought her warm clothes because it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be close to Christmas time by the time the baby comes, so that's why I decided to put warm clothes. Send me some love emojis. Thank you. Hi there. How about to get on to? I'm just telling people what I got. But I bought some really nice wrapping paper. Just don't whenever you see wrapping paper, you just think of Christmas. And I know this isn't a Christmas present, but just wrapping any present in general always makes me feel like Christmas for me. So the fact that I'm just wrapping this present early and stuff is just so nice. I bought her a portable bassinet. It was like maybe like $40. It's cool though because it's a portable crib that she can have anywhere. She can put it on outdoors or in the living room or anything. It's the size of a little pillow cushion, so it's really cool. So I'm sure she'll like that. And of course, we got diapers that were for Leonie when she was born, but she can't fit in them anymore. So that's all I'm gonna give her because why do I need to keep diapers that we're not gonna use anymore? So I'm just gonna give her that stuff, even though we opened up a pack of them. We only opened up 1 pack of that. 1 pack of those diapers, so it shouldn't be that much, like, you know, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. We only took like 2 of those diapers out of those anyway. So I'll give her those 2. But my brother's gonna do all the heavy lifting because they are heavy. That portable bassinet may be small, but it sure came in a big box.
Her boyfriend pinned her out.
Well, that's all I need to say for now. I will be here tomorrow for Crown Jewel, and it will be at 8 o'clock at night and not in the morning. So if you really have to spoil it for me, then I don't care. Just at least let me watch it and react to it just fine. But thanks for watching, and I'll be here in Crown Jewel tomorrow, as well as, you know, my regular shows of Raw, SmackDown, and Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I was about to say something else, whatever. Thanks. Thank you. But that's another Knock and Chew Out stream done. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, my Knock and Chew Out streams. My Knock and Chew Out streams, Discord and Instagram are down below. They're on hiatus until further notice, but be the first to know when I post on there again. So follow those, and my donation links are down below as well. Ko-Fi or Cash App, any and all donations are accepted. Thank you, and I appreciate it all. And as always, the links to the live streaming WWE service, like, you know, website are down there too. So if you don't have live TV or streaming services tomorrow for Crown Jewel, that's your way to watch it. I'll have the link provided tomorrow, but you can save that. You can save that and bookmark it, and it'll give you access to all wrestling company pay-per-views and the live shows that are on right now. Just instead of clicking the stream the link that I provided, just click the home watermark, and you can see all of them. So that's your way to watch anything that has to do with wrestling, even MMA fights and UFC fights, boxing. It don't matter. So just bookmark it. It'll work. But that's all I have to say for now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Another Nakachu stream done. Thank you all for watching. I love you. And remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.
Maybe you're not such a disappointment after all.